Hello, hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I was trying to go live on my computer, in case some people may have noticed that. I was trying to figure out how to go live on my computer because I just figured out how to use my webcam on my, the built-in camera, I should say, that's on my laptop that I've had for almost a year now, but I couldn't figure out how to do it because I forgot that I could do that. Even though I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I forgot that you can do it on your laptop or desktop computer. But I couldn't figure out how to get it to work, so I said, well, I'll just do it this way instead until I can figure it out. I'll have to play around with it some more and see if I can figure it out. But if anybody knows, let me know in the comments if you know how to do that, because I don't know how to do it with my laptop. I know that I figured out how to use my camera. I just can't figure out how to use it with YouTube. But anyhow, I wanted to share this dream with everybody that I had last night that's really interesting. I know God's saying a lot through this too. I'm telling you, the things that God's revealing these days is amazing. It is just really amazing. It just amazes me, the things that God's been revealing through dreams. That's why I always say pay attention to them, because God's revealing a lot of stuff through dreams these days. So we have to pay attention to our dreams. But in this dream, I was in a house, talking with a bunch of people and some contractors that were there about building a house for somebody. It was a custom build. It wasn't just like a regular home that you have built, but this was a custom built. Built the way the customer wanted it. The person that was buying it, they were making it the way that the person wanted the house to be. It's a custom made built home. And while we were waiting for the contractors to decide on how they were going to do it, some of the people that I was with went for a walk. We went for a walk somewhere down, it was like a neighborhood type of thing. And we went for a walk, and we seen this house that was nearby. It was run down and broken down and just like a beat up old house. And there was this little boy that was there, and he started climbing up the cabinets in the house, and I told him to be careful because the house was about to collapse. It was about to fall down. And he said he didn't care. He just kept on going and kept on climbing up on the cabinets. And I told him, well, I said, you're going to care when it collapses on you. I said, that ain't going to be good. When it collapses on you, it's not going to be good. And he didn't care. He just kept on going and kept on climbing up the house, climbing up on the cabinets. And then I was back at the house talking with the contractors about a home. And they were talking with me about how I wanted a home built, because they were contractors that built custom-made homes for people. And that was the interesting part, to me anyway. It was the interesting part because it says a lot. First of all, in dreams, when you dream about a house, it represents your life. It represents how your life is and how you live your life and the things that you do. So it plays a big role. It's a big thing in a dream. To dream about houses and about certain things. So you have to pay attention to dreams because they mean a lot. And this one has a lot of meaning to it. It has a lot of knowledge and wisdom in it, I believe. Because, like I said, it represents your house. It represents your life. It's a home, and it represents your life and how you live your life. Whether you're going to live it, the way that God wants you to, and keep your home in order and keep it, built up and nice and clean and keep up the maintenance on it, because it's just like with anything, like with cars or any other thing that we have to keep the maintenance up on it to keep it going good, because if you don't, then it falls apart and things break and it gets run down. And I've lived in homes like that before, so I know how that is. That's not a good thing, of course. And when I was growing up, that's how I grew up. Grew up poor. Me and my mom didn't have much money, so we couldn't help it. We didn't have the money to keep things up. We had to, move from place to place, and didn't really have a lot of money and a lot of options to do things like we do these days. Things were a lot different back then. But this dream was really knowledgeable and really had a lot of wisdom in it. About how we live our lives and the things that we do. With what God's given us. If we're going to take care of it, if we're going to you know, do what we're supposed to do, or we're going to just let it go and let it get run down and not care and have no, you know, concern about it, about keeping up what God gives us. Because He's given us so much, you know, He's given us so much, and He's given us a lot more. I mean, He's got a lot of awesome things coming, you know, up that He's doing for His people, that's for sure. He's got a lot of things that He's working on and that He's doing behind the scenes that we don't see. But this dream was really interesting to me. And it says a lot, you know. Like I said, there's a lot of wisdom in that. Well, I thought, wow, how powerful of a dream is that? You know, to dream about, you know, two different scenarios. You know, a house that's well taken care of versus one that's not. And it also came about to mind about how we take care of ourselves. You know, not just a home, but how we take care of our bodies and our how we take care of ourselves, our physical bodies, and the things that we do, and how we, you know, with exercise and with eating right and with doing things. And it really spoke a lot to me. Saying that a lot of times we have to change things, you know, to fulfill the plan that God has for us. We have to keep ourselves healthy and strong and you know, built up, and so that we'll be able to do the things that He's called us to do. Because if we don't, you know, we let ourselves go and we don't take care of ourselves, and we're not going to be around to fulfill the plan that God has for us, you know, in that chapter of our life, and the chapter that's coming up in our lives, and the things that God has for us coming up, which, you know, spoke a lot to me, because it told me that the plans that God has for us coming up in the weeks and months and years to come is going to depend on how we take care of our physical bodies, you know, how we take care of our physical health. So we have to keep that in check, you know, and make changes if changes need to be made, to take care of our bodies, to take care of our health, to you know, get it more, you know, more healthier, to get ourselves more healthier and eat better. Because I know a lot of us can do that. A lot of us, me included, can make those changes, which it really got me thinking too, about doing that, and about changing the way I eat and the things that I do, and kind of paying more attention to, you know, to things that I eat, and the exercise and taking vitamins and stuff, which I started doing. Actually, not too long ago, I started taking vitamin C, because it builds your immune system up. It keeps your immune system strong to fight off viruses and sicknesses and illnesses where you don't get sick as much. But we also got to take care of, you know, watch the things that we eat and how we, you know, keep everything in moderation, more or less. You know, just eat things in moderation and kind of take better care of ourselves, because, you know, like I said, the plans that God has for us coming up are going to be ones that we're going to have to be healthy for. We're going to have to keep our physical bodies healthy, so that we'll be able to do the things that He's called us to do, because that's what's going to require us to be healthy. So, you know, we got to get ourselves, me included, and I'm not leaving myself out. I'm paying attention to that myself. I'm like, okay, Lord, I got to watch that myself, and kind of, you know, get more exercise and do things, you know, change my eating habits, which I've changed some already, but I think we can always use to change more, you know, make more changes and do things that we can do to keep ourselves healthy. But I just wanted to share this dream with everybody, and because I know it has a lot of wisdom in it, that's for sure. And if anybody knows how to go live on your laptop, let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I was frustrated with my computer and I just couldn't figure it out. So I thought, well, I'll just do a quick video and then figure it out later, because I just don't know how. But anywho, I will leave my email in the description box of this video. For those who have prayer requests, feel free to email me, because I answer my emails. I check my emails all the time. And I will also leave the link to my GoFundMe account for my ministry, for those who want to sow a seed into my ministry and what God's doing, because He's doing some awesome things. I will leave that link also for those who want to sow a seed into my ministry. And until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.